Welcome back to Nights at Fringe, another episode, and today we're outside the Woodside Pleasure Garden with another Fringe personality. Your camera's there, Andrew. Sell your show in 10, whenever you're ready, mate.
So this is Tony Galati the Musical. It's about everyone's favourite personality and underdog, and it is great.
Not even 10, love it, you're just concise. I'm so excited that it's back, and it's actually in a different venue. Yes. Is there anything else what's changed from last year to this year?
Yeah, so the only thing that has changed is the venue. It is twice the size, so we've had to beef up the staging a bit, so the set is a bit bigger, the sound is bigger, the lighting is bigger, but the audience experience is just as fun. In fact, I'd say twice as fun. We're led by keys, guitar and drums now, and it sounds like a rock band. The score is really lovely. It combines a whole bunch of different musical styles, mainly in the rock, contemporary pop genre. So it's very accessible, very recognisable almost. So it's a real tribute to the contemporary musical theatre, but it has rock at its heart.
Yes.
And the singers are amazing. So we're really lucky to get the same cast back because they loved it so much.
How do you take part in producing? Are you there every night?
So far we are,
Yeah.
So there's two of us who are producing this one, my colleague Kat Osborne. So we've done all the marketing, a lot of the logistics and dealing with Fringe and getting the new venue across the line and all of that. So yeah, we've been really, really busy.
Tony Galati himself, he was at the show last year. Is he endorsing the show every year? What's his involvement with the show?
Yeah, we've worked very closely with Spudshed. They don't sponsor the show, but they obviously, for obvious reasons, had an interest in it last year just to make sure it wasn't going to be embarrassing, wasn't going to be offensive, and it was none of those things. It was really uplifting and a very positive story. So they got really excited. And now this year they've doubled down and they've been amazing. They've really helped support the marketing of the show. There was 25 of them in the front row on opening night.
Brilliant.
So they love it. Yeah, we were part of the Sunrise weather broadcast down at Spudshed Beldivis. Tony was there with Thomas, who plays Tony. They get along really well. They've met a number of times. The
main character shadowed Tony in his day-to-day runnings.
Yeah, so Thomas Papathanassiou, who's our lead, they're all great actors, but he's a very serious, committed actor, and he wanted to understand Tony. He knew that Tony Galati himself was going to be in the crowd opening night of the original season. Very surreal to be playing someone who exists and is sitting right there.
Yes.
So he wanted to do the job properly, and he shadowed him, got to know him, and it comes across. We are looking to tour it regionally. We hope to get that happening. There is a lot of interest regionally, even in towns that don't have spudsheds. They know Tony Galati because he just encapsulates that classic Australian idiom of the underdog and the David and Goliath.
Yeah.
He's a larrikin, or if he's not a larrikin, the rest of everyone around him is a larrikin.
Andrew, are there any Perth insular jokes from the show that you really love?
Yes, there are many. So it starts in the 60s or 70s when Tony's dad arrives in Perth from Italy and starts this humble vegetable selling business. And there's a whole song called Perth, but it's Perth of the 70s.
Yes,
So they're walking along and they're pointing out the fact that we have one skyscraper and Alan Bond, of course, is a hero back then. And in an instant, suddenly Alan Bond's a villain. So it's so tongue-in-cheek and so knowing, and that's really just scratching the surface.
Do you have a busy year apart from Fringe?
Yeah, thanks for asking that, because Western Sky Projects does have a number of musicals in the works. So we're a Perth-based not-for-profit organisation that we're hoping to grow into an organisation that regularly employs musical theatre artists and musical theatre creatives and workers in Perth. We're passionate about bringing more local musical theatre stories to the stage in Perth. And we've got one on at the Blue Room Theatre in April, a world premiere, and then a regional tour of a West Australian musical in June, a brilliant story called Miss Westralia. What
sort of things are you recommending seeing? What things are you hoping to see across the season?
It's tough. I love anything at Summer Nights at the Blue Room. That's a venue that I would just trust. There's also a lovely little musical called The Beat Test, which I really want to see, which is up at Paper Mountain.
Right.
A bunch of Whopper kids have put that together. Apparently it's excellent.
You can catch Tony Galati the Musical, produced by Andrew and his team. That's running to the 15th of February. Getting quick though, because it's selling out pretty fast. It's up at the Girls' School. Andrew, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of Fringe.
Cheers, you too.
Legend.